Welcome, everybody, to the Dave Knows Comics live stream. I'm your host, David Lee. Well, back in the saddle again. Good to be here. Good to be here. Haven't seen you guys since last night over on the Wrestling Channel. Hope everyone had a good night's sleep and ready to start the day and do all the fun stuff. Today. Hey, Laurice, first in the room. What's going on? Oh, and let me also remind everyone, there is the Discord channel. Spider-Man Far From Home trailer debuted. What did everybody think? Let's get everyone's thoughts, reactions. Let's talk about that. Big. El Capitan Hatertube says, Arthur Pryor. You upset that your buddy was getting hammered yesterday by Devin? I found that very entertaining. Haven't seen the trailer just yet. Okay. Gotcha. I liked the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. And I was pleased and surprised that they really just went for it with Mysterio's costume. I thought they were going to do some modern version of it, but no, they just went for it, and I thought that was a surprise. Sorry, I hope I'm not spoiling anything. It's a trailer, so I don't feel the need to give spoiler warnings for trailers because they're trailers. But what do you think about the people saying that Spider-Man is a prequel to Infinity War? It could be. I don't see why not. I don't think it is though. It might be. I think there's like a major plot point in Endgame that we're gonna find out about, and I do think it's probably time loop related. So. It's no coincidence that the people who disappeared after the snap were, spoiler warning, sorry, for Infinity War, were, guys that we know have a sequel coming out, or people that were not done with their contract. Hey, even Cody Omega, Zach Rowe, a admin over on the Dave Knows Discord channel. Join the Discord channel. Hey, Double A, where were you last night? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not around for those. Never mind. But yeah, so we have... I think it's going to be some time thing, right? Because there's no... to me, it was pretty coincidental. A lot of people who disappeared after the snap were people that probably have things coming. Infinity War is going to go down as the best... I wouldn't say that. I think there will be long-lasting stakes. But interesting. It's not. It takes place after Infinity Wars. Oh, yeah, Jakevis White? Why so confident? Why don't you like Mike anyway, Dave? Mike who? Hey, what's up, Raw Reflex? Join Discord channel. Yeah. Mike who? Who are we talking about? And, yeah, so Jakevis White, what makes you so confident? Why didn't you like Mike Awesome, Dave? Oh, the ECW Championship. What did he, ECW champ shows up WCW, not 100% over it. Again, I can't stress how entertained I was by his matches with, Masato Tanaka. I'm not going to take away that he hasn't done a lot of things, but the WCW thing really hurt me. Dave, can you do a public plug of the Discord channel and explain why it's awesome? Thought I just did, but okay. Join the Dave Knows Discord channel where you can live chat with not just me, but everybody who's there, part of the Know It All Nation. It's a lot of fun. We get to talk with each other, and also there are times where I get to do videos or I'm doing work and I can have the Discord channel on while everyone's having a nice conversation. And it's easier talking than just typing. And you could just hear me watching WWE Network or watching Infinity Wars or some other movie while I'm clicking away trying to do work. So it can be a lot of fun. I know, it was nice Raw Reflex. Batman Who Laughs was really, really cool. I do like where that's going. I do like where that's been. I do like how the characters are being handled. Cody is there. Hey, Dave. Hey, Degenerate. Thank you for being here. All of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes, too. I messed up the paper. My elbow. Join the Discord so I don't get lost in the mid-card. Yeah, Double A, TJ Fritz, Zach Rowe, you guys. Those are the admins, and they're doing a great job, I will say. And Laurice, tell Dave to promote me from Jobber. Oh, Laurice wants to be promoted from Jobber. Oh, well, there's a new system for pay-per-view predictions that they're all discussing, so find out about how this is going to work over on the Discord channel. On Discord, Double A, if you can, provide a link for these nice fellows. Do Neo from the Matrix? What? Hey, Dave. Hey, Tim Castillo. I'll send you a link. Very good, Evo Cody Omega. Oh, nice, guys. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Vinny Montaigne. Will the demon show up the Rumble? No, because Finn's losing, so I don't want him to lose, but he will. And also remember, Dave, to say that I'm the Regal GM of the Discord. That he is. As one of the biggest proponents of me getting a Discord channel, AA. How could we forget? I wish I wasn't drawn so skinny. Give him some gains. Huh? Hey, Timmy Ray. You're a B+ player. You're good. Whoa, some smack talk. Do? All right, Negan from Walking Dead's not a bad call. You should draw Tiger Mask. Otis is the greatest man ever lived. That's interesting. I just had the Matrix 1 in my mind, so I just... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a... I don't mind Neo, but I think he's a... You know, he's just a dude, black trench coat and sunglasses. It's like he's a pretty, like, boring guy to draw, is my only hesitation. Negan's not bad. Negan has my attention. Trust me, really easy. Dave, did you see Alexa Bliss? I saw this. I saw the segment. You didn't see anything, but yes, of course I saw it. They've heard Brock is going to lose at the belt. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. They're going to let 190. Vince McMahon on his watch is going to let some guy who weighs 190 pounds beat his precious Brock Lesnar. I know Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar, but he wasn't 190 pounds. Okay, so pay attention. Yeah, read it wrong. I wish the Batman Who Laughs wasn't drawn so... Oh! Yeah, I get you now. Now that makes sense. Dave AA has created a text channel called Regal Talk. Cool! I do like that as a double entendre. Terra is back. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't try to get my hopes up. Lashley won the IC belt. That he did. I was surprised. Yeah, and Jakevis White, why did you not? What? Okay, yeah, I guess the Infinity War thing is done. Dave, do you have red? If so, Batman Beyond would be cool. I do have a red marker. Again, no Joshua A today. Yeah, I know I said I was gonna make a habit of it. But I did bring some color utensils with me again today. I'm really just looking to get Joshua White in for a color stream, and then I'll stop. And no headband on Lashley last night. I didn't even notice. Dave, you gonna say it was nice to actually speak? Yes, it was actually nice to speak to you the first time. Wow, pushy. Dave, we're getting Regal Street. Dude, can we get a house tour? A house tour? What do you mean by a house tour? Maybe do a mix of multiple Batman iterations. All right, well, I guess since he's not here, and, I do have red. Guerrero was billed at 220 pounds. Yeah, like I said, heavier than 190. 30 pounds heavier than 190. And I like Finn. I want Finn to win. Don't think I don't. I just, I thought the same thing about the Spider-Man trailer, and someone told me that it's not the case. Okay. Can you do New 52 Batman? Can you draw him? I could. I'm still leaning towards Batman Beyond because I really like Terry McGinnis. Might as well get going. House tour. Let's go. What the hell is a house tour? Is that some slang term I don't understand? Draw Vince McMahon killing fan streams. Oh, jeez. You mean just draw Vince McMahon? Braun is going to win the Rumble. Maybe. Oh, please, Balor won't go over the young up-and-comer. Yeah, I know, right? Dave, I have assigned you as a heel on Discord. Is that okay? Fine by me. Kevin Owens, Pierce have slimmed down. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that. Finn Balor has slimmed down a lot. That's the kind of Paul's fault, not signing the contracts, just shaking hands in the 90s. It wasn't 1963 anymore. What? I'm lost. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead. All right. Let's get this going. Any more suggestions, real quick, and then I'll take a vote from you guys. So any more? Any more? Also, have you seen the new Discord? Yeah. No, I have. I definitely have. I like that you put up a new graphic and everything. I didn't even know you could do that, but all right. Brock Lesnar has not been book strong enough. All right, so who do you guys want to see today? I'm leaning towards Batman Beyond. Of course, I have veto power, but yeah, throw out your suggestions now. I mean, we don't need to see that. All right, we got one Superman. Welcome, Dave. Thank you, Double A. Is this why you wanted me to have a Discord channel so much? So you could do stuff on it and get thank you? Is that really what your whole goal was? You want to do Batman Beyond? Troll Batman Beyond. Aquaman. Oh, Aquaman. All right. Not bad. That's not bad. Hey, Joshua A is here. Okay, all right. Change of plans. Joshua A is here. I did bring the color utensils in case you were interested. We are getting the voting right now for who we want to draw. What say you, Mr. Joshua A, since I know getting a drawing in color was definitely something you were interested in. Where can I find Kevin seeing someone down? If you type in Kevin Owens 2019, there's still a couple of pictures, but you can find one picture where he's talking to a fan, and his beard's a little longer and he looks a little slimmed down. But yeah, so that's what I googled. Negan Care. Oh yeah, that's right. Governor Eyeball. You mean lots of fun hugging stuff from Toy Story 3? The comparison is there. Negan's is also interesting. It's only fair Joshua A decides. Yeah. But Josh always gets a pick. He doesn't always get a pick. He's not even on the Discord channel. Yeah, Joshua, join the Discord channel. Okay, I'll put that up. You should join the Discord channel, but he doesn't always get the pick. When did Joshua get special treatment? It was his request to get the color drawings on. He didn't choose last week, so I'm just saying I know he wanted to see a character drawn in color, so I have the utensils, so that's why. Just like Double A was the biggest proponent of the Discord channel, so Double A gets preferential treatment, or at least upfront treatment, when it comes to the Discord channel, since he's the one who urged me to go ahead and go there. So if you were urging me to do something and I do it, then I should probably at least, listen to your request, at least hear you. We need Harry. Yeah, where is Harry anyway? What happened to your girlfriend with the weird? I mean, what happened to her? And I think it's funny, Arthur, that you like Mariah Carey so much, and yet you keep talking smack about Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss in real life is a nice person. That's just a character. But the character Alexa Bliss plays is what Mariah Carey's like in real life. Yep, I went there. Oh, thank you, my dude. What's up? Okay, so yeah, Joshua A. Any request? Not necessary. Yeah, any request. Keep in mind, since it's color drawing, I would probably take advantage of that. I can't wait for Dave and I to get into the biggest argument ever about Shawn Michaels on the Discord voice channel. Why? You wanna lose with an audience? Can I get the privilege to do what you draw? We're gonna see what Joshua A thinks first. How about Rogue? Okay, Rogue fan. Here we go. All right. He's a man's man. I don't know what Josh looks like. All right, Rogue then. All right. I also next week I intend to do something slightly different. Possibly doing something slightly different. Is when it comes to drawing, I think I've mentioned this before, but I like, or the way I normally draw is very different the way I draw here. So here, I tend to do more Here I tend to draw with this, pre-drawing kind of style, but normally in my personal life, I just draw. And I was told that I think I mentioned this before, but Jack Kirby, I was told, it's true. He just put the pen to the paper and that was it, or the pencil to the paper and that was it, and just drew. He was done when he was done. He didn't borrow no pre-drawing or any stuff like that. He drew figures. So I do intend to maybe give that a shot. Go back to the way I normally draw. I know my setup here is not exactly ideal for situating myself. I also don't know if I'm actually still in camera shot. Okay, but yeah. All right. So okay. Now TJ, just the best man's man. You could win X Factor. Otis is funny. What's that girl? The whole Mike thing with Mike Awesome. It is like 15 minutes behind. What? I am so lost in what's going on right now. That's what happens when I start drawing. Just like the song. The way constantly vote. Yo, that was last week. I was prepared for a Silver Surfer vote this week, but when no one gave it, I was okay. Clearly, it was just a troll. It was a good one. It was a funny rib. The way constantly. Alright, draw on Netflix. Well, too late for that. We're done with the voting. Dave, thoughts on the women's tag belt? Who's your pick? Sasha and Bailey seems fair. I think they'll make it. I think they'll make it pretty far. I think they'll make it to the finals, Elimination Chamber. But I really, really think it should be Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Didn't really get anything in NXT. They've been this duo forever. So, I think they're overdue for it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see my girl Bailey get the honor. I would love to see her and Sasha Banks be the first women's tag team championship of the modern era, because there used to be a women's tag team championship. But they've had titles before. I mean, granted, their title runs weren't handled great or even well, but they still gotten that. Where Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, I felt like, haven't gotten anything. So I think they kind of need some. I kind of think they deserve it. Brian Zane is streaming the Warzone. Oh no! What time does he? Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that he comes on at this time. I gotta pick another time to do this. I can't keep going against Papa Bear. If any update on? Not that I know of. Mr. Perfect because he smashed. Okay. On Discord, double hang on. Head from Madwood Power on Discord. Hey, it's getting close. Duel on Discord just to mess with AA. My boy Duel. Are you talking about him? How dare you talking about Mariah like that? It took you that long to respond to that, Arthur. Just saying. We all know the Diva's reputation. Just saying. Alexa Bliss plays it. Mariah lives it. You asked for that. You asked for that, buddy. You wanted me to go there. I didn't want to go there. You made it happen. You started it. Don't start none, won't be none. I was so disappointed to go on Discord this evening and find no sign of Albert joining. I'm disappointed. Wow, you giving him the parent talk. Albert shouldn't be allowed on Discord. He is too much of a WWE. Wow. Dave Lane. Power mad. Did you get it, dude? With great authority comes great, fans getting mad at you on the internet. Them go over can't even. No. I saw that and I wanted to tell him so badly, and I probably should have waited till we were on air, but I was like, dude, this guy says you can't pronounce your name. Like, me and Amber were, we had a while before we went on air. I could have told him at any point in time, but it just didn't occur to me until we were on. I realized that you couldn't even see, the bottom half of this drawing. So, I've been working on parts of it, and as far as you guys knew, I was doing nothing. So he's not... He's a Muda mark. Hey, Zach Rowe, thank you. See, Dave, come on, my man. Is this starting? Maybe it's gonna be like a Raw SmackDown war. Maybe you guys are gonna have to set up two different ones where Double A, Zach Rowe, and then you guys, people can choose which chat they get into, because maybe you can make it that you're officially GMs of one, like Regal Talk versus whatever TJ Fritz, who is your favorite wrestler? And same thing with you, Zach. What you guys got? Regal of the Discord channel, harsh, British, and fair. Man, that's if you had to describe William Regal in only 3 words, that's pretty good. Jim McMahon in Discord, making odd decisions and constantly sweating. Is Albert from New Jersey? Because I can see why he can't. Oh, no, he is not from New Jersey. But here's the thing. I have a coworker who is not related to Albert in any way, shape, or form, but they have the same last name, and they both pronounce it that way. So, but again, maybe it's an American thing. According to that one commenter, it's an American thing. Who is WWE ECW? I don't know. All-time Chris Jericho right now, probably Nakajima. All right. Okay. Yeah, so you could set up Jericho Talk or something like that. Or, Chat is Jericho going against Regal Talk. I know Talk is Jericho. Never mind. So that's taken away. So Chat is Jericho. Billy and Payne would be the Jinder Mahal. What? All right, man. I don't know what your issue is against actually attractive women. Idea Discord or something. No, I don't even know how familiar he is with it. He seems to be fine with it. It's just he's got to remember to do it. Dave, what are your thoughts on superheroes and villains? Joshua, I do think it's overkill. I've never been a big fan of it, but in a weird sense, because I think it cheapens it for sure. And I know it's a comic book, it's supposed to be silly and fun and all that kind of stuff, but I definitely don't need this. I did like for a little while, though, when DC said no more comic book deaths. Deaths would just be deaths after the Black Lantern arc, after the Darkest Night arc came about. Clearly, it doesn't seem to be sticking, but that was fine. But then I also liked how Marvel, in response to it, decided, we're just going to kill two major characters every year. And we'll bring them back in 2-3 years, but we're just going to keep doing this. So as soon as you get one back, we're going to get somebody else gone. And then it was kind of interesting, because I just like the retaliatory maneuver. You want to get rid of comic book deaths? Well, we're going to give it to you tenfold. But then it got old, and I didn't like it anymore. really, once they started killing off guys I liked, I started getting mad. Oh, like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Johnny Storm? All right, that's it. This is stupid. Dave, stop trying to stir up a war between me and my fellow GMs. Trying, succeeding, whatever. No, I'm not going to be Sammy, not Zayn. Okay, nah, I wouldn't say Jericho wrestles. Oh, I considered it when you said chat. I answered it when you said that the chat is like 2 days behind. Oh. Yeah. Either way, I'll be honest. I don't really remember what I asked. Am I the banner guy, Regal guy, or the Discord guy? You could be all three, buddy. Just this game stole their idea from just first episode. Yeah. Yeah, they really did. But hey, no shame in that, because the DCAU is awesome. I am very shocked at how much women, how much the real man thing is catching on. Because I thought it was like the goofiest gimmick. Just give me a second. Dave, I'll start work on a proper Discord. I want it, but remember, it's the Dave Knows Discord. It's for both the Combo Channel and the Wrestling Channel. We can't be too wrestling focused now. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm not surprised. We got a comic chat room on there. Nice. Thank you, Zach Rowe. You guys are awesome. I'll be Michaels. All right, man, if you want to. I was gonna say if you're to Michael if you were to Michael some of this live stream, you would just run over to Brian Zanes right now. I don't want you to go. I'm just saying. If you guys, now I'm curious. If you guys saw my my Judge a Character on Rogue, where I talk about the many different interpretations of Rogue, I covered it and talked about which one I prefer. But what do you guys prefer? What? Sorry. Oh, what do you guys prefer? Which iteration of Rogue? How do you prefer? I wonder whose Impact was. I've done stuff on there too. Who do you think has sorted out all the faces? Oh, well, thank you, TJ Fritz. Yes, of course. I know you guys. I know you guys are all contributing. Not saying you aren't. I apologize if I have not given you your proper due. But TJ Fritz, big part of the Discord channel as well. I'm very happy with you guys. You guys have been doing great. And I know I haven't been talking, but I have been checking it. Like late last night when I got home, I did check it out to see what was going on. I was working pretty late because, again, I'm probably not going to be on the Wrestling Channel live for Friday stream. I want to try to work something out, but I'll probably be traveling. And if I do end up coming on, it'll be at a very different time in a very different location. Created the combo chat room, so you're welcome. Thank you, Double A. Yeah, Cody is definitely Impact. So, yeah, I might. I'll be traveling. So I was working pretty late last night. I've been trying to get a lot of work done because I know I'm going to be out for a while, for a couple of days. So yeah, I sorted out the face and heels roast. Thank you, double. Wait, what? Oh, double. Oh, double. Oh, well, I don't know which one of you guys did. So you guys figure this out amongst yourself. Did it? I already regret it. Oh, but you said I'm trying to start a war. It seems like the war's already here. I'm not trying to quote Ocean Master. Now, this is a side note, and fine, anybody can play anybody. But is anyone else thrown off by how Dolph Lundgren and Willem Dafoe were good guys in Aquaman? Yes, I know Dolph Lundgren was He-Man, so that's the best good guy. But I still find it very odd that the two of them were good guys in the movie because I'm just used to them being bad guys. And what's up with this year? This year's a pretty good year for Dolph Lundgren. Haven't you noticed? I have no idea, DJ Fritz. Harry made the header for your YouTube channel. Oh, he's so mad right now. You think it's better for a face or a heel to be a Norgal champion? I don't think it matters. It depends on the context. Because in years that go by, no one after the career's over with, people kind of forget about that kind of thing. They just remember the legacy, the career. Someone could be extremely hated, but after they retire or whatever like that, you just look at them overall. So I don't think it really matters. I was gonna give Rogue big curly, like '80s hair, and then I realized I don't think I want to do that because I don't mind doing that kind of hair for like Wonder Woman or somebody. It's kind of fun, but when it comes to Rogue, because she has the double color, the white section, the white tuft of hair, I don't like it as much. And gets the reference. AA is Vince and TJ is NWA. Who is the most overrated wrestler of the '80s? Hmm. I mean, tough question. I mean, you almost have to say Hogan, but I don't necessarily know if that's true. But I do. I almost feel like you gotta say it. Well, actually, it's like the Ultimate Warrior, but the Ultimate Warrior didn't get his big push until 1990. So, yeah, but now I don't know what hair I want to do for it. Dave, do you think it's important for a hero's legacy to have an equally important adversary? Uh, yes and no, because I mean, it's like the Flash is a well-known character. Well, you know what, Green Lantern. Green Lantern, Flash, yeah, you know they're Rogues Gallery, but they're not super important or mainstream. I don't think they're very mainstream. Like maybe now things are changing, but there was a period of time where I guarantee you, your average regular Joe who wasn't a comic book fan knew who the Flash was aware that Flash was a superhero, but I had no idea who Gorilla Grodd was, or Captain Cold, or Weather Wizard. Yeah, as Harry was. Yeah, don't sick of the he's a man every. Hey, like I said, man, I told you. When you at the top, there are gonna be people trying to knock you off. Now you know. Now you know. Same thing here because I'm not gonna be around Friday, or I'm gonna be away for a couple of days. Definitely trying to work hard here. Gonna be doing a lot of work here today. While we were at it, I created the Discord. No, you just created Discord in general, right? Most overrated wrestler of the 2000s. That again goes to Shawn Michaels to me. Yeah, but you know that Harrington is, and knowing is half the battle. It is. That's what they say. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do the big 80s here. I don't remember what I want to do. I can't think of it. Give me a second. Prior. Triple H or John Cena? Oh, wait, yes. Triple H. Easily Triple H. I apologize. It's definitely Triple H. Though I really do want to say Shawn Michaels yet again. Okay. How I want to do this. Who's the most overrated 2010s? Trying not to talk about the guy, bad about the guy, but yeah, it might be Roman. Uh, or Brock Lesnar, really. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say Lesnar. Mike also. The answer is, who do I like more? A. Shawn Michaels, or B. The answer is B. See, that doesn't make any sense. Dolph didn't win squat. I understand that when a lot of people say overrated, they, in their circle of friends or on the internet or the particular places they go to, they're tired of hearing about certain wrestlers or certain guys or certain characters or whatever, or certain movies or anything over and over again. But let's look in the grander context. He didn't win squat. He never won the WWE Championship. He never main evented WrestleMania. It ain't Dolph. You may be tired of people trying to say that he's the cure-all, and I understand that. I get it, but yeah, Cena got was so overrated that yeah, my thing, yeah, Albert says it best. Cena overrated by management, underrated by fans, and that's what keeps him out of the conversation because like fans don't like him, or some fans don't like him. Dave, who do you think has the best rivalry in comic books? I've thought about that a lot. Spider-Man and Venom might be it. I've never been a Norman Osborn kind of guy. A lot of people say that Green Goblin is like Spider-Man's nemesis. But to me, he was like a one-hit wonder, really. He has like one major arc that makes him a bad guy. And I know they've changed him a lot during like Secret Invasion and the Dark Avengers. But still, I've never bought Norman as a credible threat to anybody. He, by all rights, shouldn't be. He doesn't really go around messing with people. Like Galactus is a Fantastic Four bad guy, but he's like really dangerous to everybody. Same thing with your Ultrons or your Thanoses or your Apocalypse. They get there. So Venom has tangled with like Wolverine and Punisher. So Venom is that guy. I will take the idiots and creatives. I don't know how many times I got to specify this to you. Shawn Michaels was an idiot and creative. That's the problem. My fellow GMs, can you back me up in the future? Thanks. Who's the greatest Batman villain? It's got to be the Joker by default. There you go, Josh Way. I should have said draw a character. Okay. Switch to the other thing. Zack Ryder was always Jobber here. Yeah, that is an unpopular opinion, and ouch. I have no idea what I'm doing with this girl's hair. None whatsoever. On this side, I try to make it nice and bouncy. Wow, that's crazy talk. Girl hair is always one of those weird things for me drawing because in my head, like all girls have the same hair. I'm like the worst guy if a girl gets her hair done and says, what do you think? I'm not going to notice. Like I pay zero attention to it. Like, did you like when I did my hair? What, it didn't always look like that? Both the same person, DJ Prince. Nice try. Oh, you mean Rick Rude? Yeah, no, Rick Rude, way better than Shawn Michaels. Who's Teresa? Fun fact, Rick Rude was in DX and NW. Yes, that is a fun fact, and yes, he was. And why did he leave DX and the WWF? What is the cool factor? I don't know. Something being cool? Zack Snyder versus Shawn Michaels. Sadly, Zack Snyder. I don't know. I assume so. Double A. X-Pac is better than Shawn Michaels. So Shawn Michaels' words, well, you tricked me there. I had to read that. But yeah, I am going to say it every single time. I don't know how many times I got to stress it. It doesn't matter what you try to say. Shawn Michaels is worse than anything. You're never gonna. He's my least favorite wrestler. You're never gonna be able to name a wrestler that that I dislike more than Shawn Michaels. You're just not gonna find it. They wouldn't Dave draw a shark boy? I wouldn't be opposed to that one day. I mean, current day Brock Lesnar again. Current day Brock Lesnar. What is the cool factor, Dean Ambrose? He had one. Kind of getting lost on what I want to do, so I almost feel like I just need to go with it. He was laid back. He was cool. He was the best on the microphone. You know, he was that wild guy. He's been younger since he left FCW. Again, I don't know how to stress it. I'm not even going to answer anymore. You already know the answer. Stop trying. Stop asking. I think I think Regal's younger days don't get enough credit. So I kind of like that. His like really younger days when he was still wrestling in England. You know, kind of his time with Big Daddy and all that stuff like that. A little after that. Yes, David Arquette is. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not answering anymore. Stop asking me. Again, stop asking. Worst Austin match. There's definitely an answer to that. I told you already. It got to be Joker. Worst Austin match. Worst Austin match. I know there's an answer. There's so totally an answer. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something out there. All right, well, at least Joshua is shaking it up. I say Triple H. Goldberg is a very likely answer too. So, in response to Joshua A's question, it's either going to be Goldberg or Triple H. I lean towards Triple H, but you could probably make a very easy case for Goldberg. Crap, my marker's drying out. Another reason why I wanted to do the color drawings today is because I didn't get to show off my favorite trick last week. I actually completely forgot that I forgot to do it. I actually fixed that Doctor Strange drawing a lot. I've said it before, probably Okada and Omega. But yesterday we brought up Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26. So you know what? I'm going to focus on drawing. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Oh, Alexa Bliss, Joshua. Yeah, where is the Woos? Good question. Where is the Woos? Dark Knight. Best and worst Spidey film? That's tough. It's Spider-Man 2 or Homecoming is the best. Worst is Amazing Spider-Man 2. Worse than Spider-Man 3? In my opinion, yes. I know. I know Joshua. I still Alexa Bliss. Her face is the end all be all for as far as I'm concerned. Afraid I'm going to have to take a year-long break from your streams. Why? That might be the first time I ever heard anyone say that. She does. It's just the lighting. The marker I'm using isn't that dark. Like my. Yeah, I can see how it sees. I now I see how it looks that way. But yeah, no, it's just a marker. Or the lighting. Giving her a headband didn't help. I really got to figure out what the hell I want to do with her hair. Uh, Talking about this girl? Or are you talking about Alexa? Who are you talking about? Arthur should take his ball and go home. If Emily is taking a year off in Discord. You really hope you don't fall prey to who takes. Why would she take me to court for my streams? What'd I do? Myself more like Triple H and Dave. TJ Fred. So why are you leaving? Why are you taking a year off? What is going on? I asked what you want. Dave. I wanted to ask you what do you have to do to qualify for the Hall of Fame role on Discord. Well, it's a good question. I think we need to give it some time before we actually have a Hall of Fame, though. You have to go undefeated in. Crap. Turns out, if you lay down marker on top of pencil, you can't erase it. Alright, let's try something else. I was all discombobulated and distracted. Time for go time. Sorry to be going from scratch, guys, but okay, what am I missing here? If she doesn't even code me. If she did have, she would have to put a restraining. I don't know what the hell any of you guys are talking. What if Alexa Bliss watched the streams Well, yeah, yeah, right. Dave wanted to ask you. So anyway, yo, what's going? Yeah. So what's going on? Double A. When you getting all sensitive about? Okay, so I think it's been created. I'm a fan. I am off the chains. Never going to. Saying okay. If Braun doesn't get a title shot, someone's going. Kenny Vernon finished as a main event star. Not usually okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the way I didn't want to do it, but it looks like I got to because the marker really holds on to this pen, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to do things the traditional way. Normally on my other like photocopy paper, I do things a little differently. What if Alexa Bliss pushed it? What do you think I'd do? references is the Beatles song. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a Beatles guy. I think they're the most overrated band of all time. Dave, I post some really great Alexa Bliss photos. Zeppelin? Zeppelin, probably. They'll step down to Sham because that's the best for business, but that day is not today. Nope, that day is not today. A is really Dave undercover. Be very hard to do. Yeah, you even like Load and Reload and all those albums there, Double A. Tool or Nine Inch Nails or the Greatest. They are both pretty good. Hole's all right. Lincoln Park is. I like Lincoln Park. Once Upon a Time. Art and so far, but it doesn't end. Doesn't even matter. Put the quotations if you're quoting song lyrics instead of just sounding because you just sound weird. Never really saw the appeal with Lincoln Park. I know I'm probably in the minority for that, but I like. I don't know if this is like common internet thing, but it's like I notice a lot of you guys say something like, "Hey, I got an opinion that probably everyone hates." I mean, I guess I do it too, but still, I don't know if that's an internet thing or if that's just how people talk now. Queen is really good. Queen is a really good answer. Greatest rapper of all time. KRS-One, Biggie. He's from New York, I'll tell you that much. Tim Castillo hates rap. Tim is Mr. Perfect. Yeah, if you remember Mr. Perfect gimmick. You all good picks. Greatest ever will probably be Tupac or Nas. That guy. Nas over Tupac easily for me. Biggie and KRS-One are where I'm kind of at. Rakim as well. I like Eminem, but I wouldn't put. He's not number one. It's kind of bad that I'm moving so fast along now when on the other side I was struggling with it. For me, it's strange because sometimes I just need to figure out what I'm doing, and I don't always do that. Because here, I am trying to do something completion. At home, I draw something, like if I don't like it, I just throw it out and start something else. But here, I am trying to stick it out, and as you see, I do that anyway. But sometimes I am trying to force myself to go along with things. But a lot of times when I draw, I'm trying to just see where it takes me, see where things are going, and try to make sense out of it later. And then I kind of get my rhythm down, kind of get my, kind of get my bearings, know where I'm trying to go, know what I'm trying to do. But here I do force myself to go a little more, commit to it a little more. Not all the way, as you can see, but Randy Savage. Oh yeah, Randy Savage is the best rapper of all time. How could I forget? Not just subject matter. If the majority of raps, just okay. Come on Discord later. Perhaps, as I said, I'm really trying to I'm trying to crush a ton of work right now. A little bit behind, as well as just needing to get stuff done since I'm not going to be around during the weekend. So if I can, I will. Well, William Regal, best rapper, yeah. How can I forget? Kurt Angle also in contention. I just forgot the key of this live stream is that I gotta draw and just pay attention to drawing instead of like talking as much. I realize I get inside and I hope it's not too boring for you guys. But yeah, I forget that the key is that sometimes I gotta just pay attention and draw. So I totally forget. Dave, you remember AJ Fritz? You think he was me? Yeah. What happened with AJ Fritz? Where was that guy? Okay, who remembered that Zach Rowe, Joshua A had beef? I did not remember. Oh wait, I do now. Yeah, I did a whole video about it. He's like so long ago, like it now it never happened. Well, that video it got a lot of people talking. Like, I, I like because without you guys, that never happened. I got even more hate for. But I didn't know that was a thing, and after you guys got into it, like everybody was weighing in on it. I thought it was an interesting story. I was like, "Oh, that's a debate? I didn't know it was a debate." Okay, let's debate it. Passionate discussion for New York people is violent, angry rage moment for non-New Yorkers. Ah, crap! I should have waited for it to dry. Ah. Oh. Now it'll look like these smudges will look like she's flying. They're flying smudges. That's what they are. Are there any comic book characters that you would they don't snap out of existence? Yeah, yeah, Sentry. I hate Sentry. I can't stand Sentry. Caca garbage. Nope, not that one. It was not funny. It was very serious. The weird thing is, I rage quit when Brock won it. At Survivor Series, when he lost to Goldberg, I rage quit and just ran out. I mean, it was on last, but I rage quit and I like ran out. I was so angry. So that's the weird. That's the weird thing. Long kiss goodnight, Emperor X. That'd be my answer. Because and the reason I did that was because I was so mad that I was looking for the momentum of the Undertaker streak that they at least passed it on to someone. I hated that it happened, but at least pass it on to somebody. I didn't want it to be Roman, but at least it would have been somebody. Dean, somebody, you know. And then he lost the belt, and he didn't even lose the belt to pass the torch. He just lost it in shenanigans. So, all right, whatever. But when's that momentum? When is that momentum to streak? Who is going to finally beat Brock Lesnar? And it was Goldberg, someone who was 50 years old. It was like, really? And I was so mad. I was like, so I was mad on the Undertaker's behalf for that. I didn't want, it's not Brock that I like. It was that I was mad for the Undertaker. And then I was mad again because it was Brock. So my most unhappy moments of the past 5 years have all been tied to Brock Lesnar. Dave, I told you that Lesnar was going to win. Yeah, I know. What do you think the MCU's biggest failure has been, other than messing up things with Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean, that's a good one. I mean, like minor things like the 8 years later for Spider-Man: Homecoming continuity is an error, unless it's in the future, unless they did it on purpose and are just trying to hide it. There were certain legal things that they did back in the day, like they never should have let Fox have those characters, and Sony and Spider-Man have those things a lot. No, she is not. Uh, For some reason, I am very much thinking about this steakhouse that I haven't been to in a while. Fun fact, I also predicted Walter's debut. Since Dave is occupied, quick question, which is more losing the title by actual loss or by vacating the title? Oh, I think actual loss. Vacating through injury is at least a noble way out. I mean, we can't overdo it or nothing, but yeah. Right, so let's get down to business. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Ha ha ha, double A. It was so big, Dave made a video on us. Yes, I did. And that video was good because it got people talking. Yeah, it's like and when I was with Capital, we were talking. I was talking to a couple of guys, some of the boys, and we started talking about it. That what really got me to go forward with the video was because after that happened, I was doing some work with Capital. We were filming some stuff, and I asked them. I was like, hey, who do you guys say is like the first? First of all, it was a weird conversation because all of us were together in a room, and like the people working on the shoot, all of us were together in the room just getting ready beforehand, and we were talking. We found out we all have a birthday in the same. Our birthdays we're all in the same month, and we were looking around and like, well, that's weird, and I remember, one, Steve was like, wow, it's like if Stephen King wrote a novel about something no one would ever care about. That's what this is. This is like the most boring Stephen King novel ever. And I started cracking up. And then I asked him, like, so yeah, who would you say is the first ECW champion? And it's like half the room went Snuka, and the other half of the room went Shane Douglas. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Then we all got into it. And then we were all arguing. And I went to Steve. I was like, how come then? I was like, Paul Heyman, ECW, and WWE all recognize Shane Douglas. And why is it that all these other companies, TNA, WWE, and WCW, when they leave, they start a brand new lineage? And he goes, because every other company is wrong. That's why. You can leave. You never leave the NWA. I don't care what. That was his answer. He's like, you never leave the NWA. You don't get to throw away tradition. It follows you around whether you like it or not. And so we all got into an argument. That video. You had death threats, TJ? I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I got tons of those on Wrestling with Regret. A lot of people were encouraging me to kill myself on that channel in the comment section. Yeah, he put over a whole discussion. Yeah, so it was, and the thing was, you two didn't even start it. It was it was one guy's comment that started both of you guys going back and forth, and that guy never responded. I have no clue what his thoughts are. I don't even remember who it was. Never came up again. He set the fire and left. Like he saw it and said, whoa, this is too hot for me. I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm out of here. Okay. Some kind of brown. You like Roe with the bomber jacket? Dave, have you noticed I don't watch the show? What show? Shane Douglas? Well, I have no way of knowing whether you do or not. I did not realize you didn't. You're just in for the live streams. I don't think that's true because I could have sworn you asked questions about the show or left comments. I could be wrong though. I mean, I know my subscriber count and I know like views that like the views I get. So I've always been curious. I'm like, how do I have this many subscribers? But like the videos don't get as many views as I have subscribers. Like it's not even close. Like the proportions are way off. So I always wonder about that. I was like, Like, I appreciate all the subscribers, so I'm just saying, who's watching this? Look what I restart. That you did. I never expected that. They actually have it because it led eyes to my new friendship. Yeah. So, Dave, when are you not working? You just, what? Uh, so, Dave, when you're not working, you just like to draw. Sometimes. I mean, I don't do it. I go through phases. Recently, since I started doing this on here, I've been drawing more, but I was in a bit of a more of a drawing kick, which is why I was doing it on here in the first place. Why I decided to do it on here. I go through phases. It's like when I do something too much for the YouTube channel, like I was doing, I do a lot of writing for the YouTube channel, obviously, and I still have to. So then sometimes I need to draw to say, all right, I don't want to write anymore. I just want to draw, or or whatever, or cook or whatever like that. If I do it too much, I just need something that's not that thing, just to be that thing. Even though I'm working my way to making everything that thing. Why am I using the skinny side of the marker? That was dumb. Of course, now I'm going to the part where I actually need to use the skinny side. And by the way, where's Jenna been? What happened to my favorite series on the channel? How to Draw series? Well, I replaced it with this. I do mean to answer more drawing questions. I know I'm not. Well, I mean, but the live stream, I thought I'd shake it up and change it up a bit. Yeah, and I sure hope her gloves are yellow. Pretty sure they are. Just part time. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Are you see now? She's a part timer. I know. I forgot. My bad. That's my fault. She gets the biggest pots when she shows up. Why is hair not red? Whose hair? Rogue's? Rogue's hair's not red. I also want to know in the MCU why now is Scarlet Witch's hair red? It's never been red. I don't know why. Dave, am I over here? I think so. The next generation of great. Come on. Yeah, okay. Davey Mack. What up? I don't think I ever realized how weird Rogue's costume is. Until just now. Never even legs, man. Not really. To a degree, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it, but I know that my taste in legs is one. It's one of those, hey, it's this or that kind of thing. I know where I stand on it, so. That's right, I'm Alexa man. I can't believe I just realized I didn't color her face yet. Normally I color the face, like I work on the face or the skin tones before anything else, and now I have completely forgotten about that, and I've been drawing, coloring in other things. Yeah. No. What the? What am I doing? I don't even know at this point. It's like I'm coming down the stretch. I'm going down the finish line, and I am totally just forgetting what I've been trying to do this whole time. I'm totally out of it today. I don't know why either. Next in Ring of Honor. Wrong side. Where's Rat Song of all time? I have no idea. I won't do the Hornswoggle just because. Oh man, I forgot to do the cuff of the glove on that side. Here I thought I was done with the yellow marker. Put it away for no reason. Worst rap artist of all time? I don't know. Yeah, nobody really upsets me that much in rap. And if there is, I just can't. I'm not thinking Walton Dubbin. Jason Jordan had a theme song. If you like the age of the fall, I no, I don't. I'll say no. When I say that creepy stuff, I'm just messing around. You know, it's funny now. Double A, you just made me realize. Now that I read your comments, now your voice is in my head. Like now I read it in your voice. Blame WWE for Ring of Honor. If anything, blame ECW for Ring of Honor because ECW going out of business is what birthed Ring of Honor. Although that could be WWE's fault too. So Ah. Voice in my head, they talk, they don't understand. Okay. Getting close to the finish line. Getting close. Getting close to that finish line. Then I am. Still haven't colored her face for whatever stupid reason. I'm still dogging that. Okay. Can't tell you why I keep avoiding it. Okay, Dude's got designer math 33. People tell me I have a good voice for podcasts and commentary. Yeah. Definitely TJ, you respond on that? All right. Getting close. Getting close. Oh yeah, and no, no, A marker driving out. Dave, assign each GM and McMahon family counterpart. Oh, I don't know yet. Dave, don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. What are we talking about? Okay. All right, TJ, you can be Linda. Oh crap! I didn't bring a tissue here. What are we thinking? What? Ah, oops! I accidentally hit myself. Okay. That looks terrible on camera. Dave, there's an anime and video games channel. Is that cool? Yeah, go for it, buddy. Whatever you guys want to talk about. That is not what I needed. I heard that. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Almost done. Where'd the brown marker go? Where'd the other brown marker? There it is. Where is Harrison Fly? Harrison Flynn, sorry. What's happening in the background? Good question. I saw a combination of Walter Chapman and Pee Wee. Double A, probably. Probably stalking Nikki Bella. Should have waited for that to dry too. Oh well. What's happening in the background? I wish I had my tissue here. I do not. Um, keep seeing little minor things I want to tweak. Oh yeah, and that thing I wanted to do that I didn't do last week, and I almost screwed it up and didn't do it here again. And if I had done it to begin with, I wouldn't have had this little whiteout accident on her face. I don't know if this is helping or just making things worse. Really don't. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. But this is one of my favorite tricks. You can't really see it. Doesn't come up super well here. But it's taking these watercolor pencils. Watercolor pencils, I really like them a lot. And you can use them to augment colored marker. Like if you use marker as your base and then throw this down on top of it, it creates a really cool texture. It blends really, really well and it creates a different look. Again, as I say, the whole point is to not let people know what technique you use. So if you can use multiple techniques, that kind of blurs things together. It's harder and harder to tell. You say, what did you use to color that? Was it a marker? Was it a marker? Was it crayon? Was it a colored pencil? I'm not sure. So these kind of details give a very nice look. And the white one in particular, I use a lot for blending or creating effects, creating highlights, if you will. And I don't know why they were right here and I forgot about them and I was using color marker instead. Okay, I'm gonna go yard if I could ever find it. There it goes. There we go. Wish I didn't do that whiteout. But yeah, so here you go. Now I can create some nice highlights. It's weird. Things come up. The contrast is really high on these web cameras today. Some things are coming up really high contrast, and other things are coming up really dark. And I can't 100% figure it out why certain things are coming out the way they are. Oh, not dark enough. Let's also use this guy then. Yeah, now watercolor pencils, you could just use them as colored pencils, or you can actually dip them in water and make them a little wetter. Or you can also start it out this way and and smudge them. Where's a good dark brown? There we are. I'll use that to again augment what I've been doing. Augment what I've been doing. It's strange. I'm trying to like do things so they look better on camera than they do in person. Because like in person, there's certain details that look fine. Like I. What it is, but yeah. So yeah, but let's go ahead and so I use that to augment it, but let's go ahead and get the brush, which I haven't cleaned. I just don't want to use the brush. Oh, I have cleaned it. Okay, good for me. So this is just a little bit wet. Remind me not to drink the water if you see me going for it. See now, I was using it as just a colored, as a colored pencil, but now you can smear with a brush, and now you get nice watercolors. So it's like the way they worked is the interior of the pencil is just made out of that stuff they pack into watercolor palettes. So instead of being watercolor, it's just color. It's a color pencil. So they're really cool. I really like them a lot. Looks a little too contrast to me. It really does, and I haven't done anything different from yesterday, and I don't know if it's an update the thing is using, but yeah, it looks different to me than it normally does. Don't drink the water, Dave Matthews Band song. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a darker orange out there. Let's see if I can. Yikes. But yeah, no, you got a point there, Double A. By high contrast means darks are a little too dark. The difference between the lights and the darks are a little too grand. Yeah, they kind of are. Like here, I want it that way for her wrist. But it's also, I love technical wrestling, and I have a certain type of technical. There wasn't a point for Dave. What was the point of Alexa? Shh. Point. Yeah, point. What was the point? Okay, my time in here is almost up, so I think I gotta go. But I do. Okay, so the coloring is done. Not really gonna have time to do a background proper. But I want to give you guys something, so. Actually, I don't think I'll even need to use that today. I think I can just go with. Did I clean all these brushes out and I just don't remember doing it? This is not helping whatsoever. Dave, on Monday's live stream, you and Albert need to have a comic book debate. They have to happen. So there you go. Just a little bit of a quick background. It's not much, but it's something. So it's just something so you can at least see the swooshes. Okay, there you go. But there you go, Joshua. Hey, there's your color for a color drawing for Raw for the comic book channel. Play any pool recently, Dave? I have not. For a very long time. But there you go. At a time. Throw out the water so we don't have any worries. So hope you guys enjoyed yourself here today. Thank you for being on. Thank you for all the likes. Yeah, keep your just make sure your notifications are on for Friday because I'll most likely not be able to go on. But if I can, I will definitely be there. Don't know what time, don't know when. So going to be at the mercy of the notifications for you guys finding out. So just make sure your notifications are working. Thank you very much. Just make sure they're working. Yeah, join the Discord channel. We can also talk about there. We can also talk about things on there. I'll try to pop in. Again, got a lot of work to do. Trying to make up for the couple of days I'll be out of town. So, thank you for watching. And as always, hold on. Dave knows.